Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Thursday night edition of the show. Promises to be exciting. We have a whole lot to share with you on the program tonight. We'll be touching up on a whole lot of things. Let me tell you that for a change tonight, we will be talking chess. Remember, usually we reserve chess for Fridays, but we're bringing it forward today. We're bringing it to Thursday. So Tunde Ogoshiku is in the house, and Tunde will be sharing with us a lot happening around chess. All right, so if you know anyone that is expecting the usual Friday flavor for chess, just help us pass the message across that chess will be coming up today. Just a change. Next week we will be back on Friday. So we'll be talking chess later on the show. But before we get to talk chess on the program tonight, we will be taking you to Washington. Sonny Young will be joining us tonight. And Sonny will be filling us in with a whole lot. The MLS, the drama with Didier Drogba, a lot of boxing, the NBA playoffs, the NBA season is back. There's a whole lot with the World Series for baseball. Sonny has his hands full for us tonight, and he will be giving us all that we need to know about some of these international events. All right, so that's something that I think you should look forward to. It's a Thursday. We will be talking basketball. Femi Adefeso is not going to be around with us, but he will be joining us via telephone. Femi Adefeso is in Lome, Togo, where the club championship is going on. And Femi has a lowdown for us of all that is happening. Good run for Kano Pillars of Nigeria, who are through to the finals of the club championship that will be taking place in Egypt. And it will be filling us in with the chances of the other Nigerian clubs involved in the competition as well. All right, so you can see that we have a whole lot for you. It's a very comprehensive package that we have for you on the program tonight. Don't forget as well that there will be a lot of football to talk about. We will also be filling you in with the nationwide Super 8 currently going on in Lagos. We are now down to the last 4 teams. 8 clubs started the race. 4 have dropped by the wayside. We're down to the last 4, and we'll be giving you all the details as we go along on Sports Tonight this Thursday. Of course, there will be table tennis, the fallout of the African Senior Table Tennis Championship in Morocco. Good news and not too good news for Nigeria. You'll find out exactly what we're talking about as well on the program tonight. So you have to stay around with us for the next 50 minutes and enjoy this package. It's not complete without you, and that's why it's always very key for you to participate and get involved with us in all that we do. Before I talk to you about the feedback, let me introduce my partners on the show tonight. They will be with me for most of the show until we are able to bring Tunde Ogoshiku on board. Wale Adegun is on the show tonight due to popular demand, as he always says. We're happy to have him back with us. Wale, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Thursday. That's a popular man.
Yes, it's good to be back again.
Yeah.
It was so popular that they made it twice a week.
Twice a week. Yeah, the guys are winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, gentleman Yemi Adebayo. It's good to have him as well with us on Sports Tonight this Thursday. Yemi Adebayo, welcome to Sports Tonight.
Thank you very much. I'll keep my thoughts to myself, but thank you very much.
I mean, you're a gentleman.
Yeah.
And everybody agrees that you're a gentleman.
Of course.
Is he not a gentleman?
He's a gentleman.
You know, by popular demand.
Yeah, by popular demand for Wale Adegun.
That's what gets my thought.
He's reveling in that popular demand status.
Yes, that's for Wale Adegun. Arsenal fans are the ones that always want you to be around. and these are good times for us now. So
yeah,
of course.
We'll be seeing you more regularly.
But do I do more fighting for Arsenal's cause on the show? I don't. I think it does more.
Yeah, no, that's the Arsenal man on the show. And it's a good one. It's a good one. Arsene Wenger said Alex Iwobi will need to be a lot calmer in front of goal. He's a fantastic player. Talked about all his attributes, but he says he needs to be calm.
Yeah.
That can be the difference between a goal scorer and a great goal scorer. A player and a great player.
Yeah, and he's also saying that he might look into changing his position. Probably might be playing where Ozil plays now in the future. But all of that makes you happy. that the manager is speaking highly of him. And if you look at the comments, even Alex Ferguson today, talking about Alex Iwobi. I mean, talking about Arsenal, he didn't talk about, you expect to talk about Sanchez and all the other guys. No, but singled out Alex Iwobi and his heartwarming.
All right, that's very good for us. These young lads are really earning rave reviews, and it's only could mean one thing for us. Our football is coming back. So we hope Kelechi Iheanacho, rated as the deadliest striker because of his goal ratio.
Today.
All right, so that's good. It's good. These young guys, when we're going to Zambia, the Zambian media said, you don't win World Cup qualifying games with kids. And they said that those kids, we're going to teach them that African football is different. And
somebody said that in '96 when United won the league.
They don't win the league with boys.
You don't win
United went on to win
with kids. I said they don't win World Cup qualifying games with kids, and those guys just went there and
did the job.
Look at what they did.
Yeah, and the kids got us the 3 points.
And the kids got the 3 points, and I'm sure the kids have some greater things ahead of them as well in the race for the 2018 World Cup. All right, but let's start off the show tonight by telling you what we wanted to do. We wanted to engage with us. We wanted to talk to us. We wanted to take advantage of our platforms for feedback, and let us make this as interactive, as engaging as possible. The feedback is not just there for formality. It's something that we want you to do because this show will be better, rounded, more engaging if you interact with us. All right, so that's it on your screen for Facebook, for Twitter. Those handles are there. We want you to take advantage of all of them and talk to us on the program tonight. For us, we will try to read your thoughts, your opinion, your reaction. Once you can make them available on this platform, we will read them out on the program tonight. Let's also tell you about our social media platforms, Channels TV. www.channelstv.com is a website. You can watch us live on that site. You can also watch us on youtube.com/channelsweb. All right, that's the YouTube channel for channels. If you click on m.channelstv.com, that link will help you view us on your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry. You are able to connect to your home for the news. This is the best. This is the best. If you download the Channels app, as you can see on your screen, download the Channels app for iOS, for Windows, for Android. You are able to keep channels at your fingertips. You are able to watch all the time and just enjoy all that Channels is offering. And we also want to ask you that as you interact with us tonight on the program, we want to know exactly where you are in this world, exactly where you are, so that we can appreciate you a lot more on sports tonight. Guys, let's start off the show with the developing story. This story has been, generating a lot of reaction since it broke a few days ago, almost over close to a week now. Sunday, it happened on Sunday, I think. The death of Izu Joseph is still in the news. And on this show, I think our position is that there should be thorough investigation, but independent investigation into what really led to the death, the untimely death. Maybe that is sounding like something natural. The untimely execution or the summary execution of Izu Joseph. We want thorough investigation. And now the House of Rep have stepped in. They have summoned the Inspector General of Police. They also want some explanation. And for me, getting the attention of the House of Rep, the National Assembly, is the way to go in helping us to put a stop to investigate and find out exactly what happened to Izu Joseph, with the aim of putting a stop to such kind of wastes in Nigeria.
The world is a global village now, and I'm very sure everybody around the world knows that a certain footballer, lost his life, circumstances surrounding it.
Okay, let's pause and listen to the honorable member who was speaking on that issue, and then I'll get your thoughts on it.
The House is concerned that while carrying out their constitutional role in the Bayelsa State Command, particularly at a place called Ekeki community in Yenagoa local government area, to be precise. The police is alleged to have been engaged in extrajudicial killings. The House is further concerned that in the last 2 weeks, the Nigerian Police Force, Bayelsa State Command, / the Joint Task Force, has shot and killed 4 innocent Nigerians, namely Innocent Kokorifa, a 17-year-old boy, Izu Joseph, a footballer with 3SC in Ibadan, Ian, a 30-year-old man, and Godgift Oduku, a 5-year-old girl. The House is worried that the trend, if not checked, may lead to breakdown of law and order. A situation where people will be forced to defend themselves from attacks from the very police who have been paid by taxpayers' money to protect them.
Yeah, I think that settles it. That's very clear. We join our voices to that of that honorable member from Bayelsa State, yeah, and say that's the way to go. We want something to be done. And interesting, Wale, Izu Joseph is our concern here, yeah. But you could see that apart from Izu Joseph, some other young, innocent people cuts across.
Yeah, it cuts across, and
so
it's an alarming trend.
It is an alarming trend.
That has to be stopped. I'm not talking about even reducing it to minimum level. It has to be stopped because you have to call this an extrajudicial killing, and we don't support this one. Not because he affected football, but also maybe questions will be asked that if it wasn't for Izu Joseph, would there have been a public outcry? That's one question we need to ask ourselves.
That's the issue.
Would there have been a public outcry if it wasn't for Izu Joseph? And this has gathered plenty of global attention. The global sports websites have taken this story, and the onus now lies on us to ensure that we investigate this one. But Tony, how many investigations have come out bearing fruits? Let's hope this one bears fruit.
My help exactly, and he said something that is a bit worrying. If you look towards the future, that he's saying that you shouldn't get to a point where people will now begin to challenge or question the authority of those who are paid to protect their lives, which means that people who don't feel safe will want to start defending themselves, and that could lead to civil arrest. And that's my fear, really. Because once you see people that are supposed to protect you and you feel that something else might happen, you want to defend yourself, and that will lead to breakdown law and all that. So this could have a spillover effect, and that's why the honorable members are saying, look, let's put a halt to this. While we are looking into the circumstances surrounding those deaths, there should be some sort of reorientation, as to how we do our policing, how we track down criminals, how we do all of those things so that innocent people do not suffer.
Yeah.
All right, we want you to talk to us about this. We will appreciate your views on this issue. How do we go about all of these things and ensure that this kind of tragic occurrences do not happen around us anymore? We'll pause for a short break. When we return, we'll talk about table tennis team. They went to Morocco. They saw, they partly conquered. They were not totally demolished. There's still some good stories out of Morocco. We'll come back and talk about this after this timeout.